Hello, my name is Michael Hogue, and today I will be talking about best practices as being a bartender. My bartender for today is my lovely wife, Tina. Tina, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Tina and I'll be your bartender today.
All right, Tina, question that I have.
Yeah.
How do you get to know your consumer?
Mike, that's a little hard to pinpoint as the filling out process for each individual is a little different.
Okay.
However, I just try to have light and airy conversation with the customer, trying to steer clear of politics and religion because those are very touchy subjects. So I just try to keep the conversation very light and airy, not to be too deep and burdensome. And I try to allow the customer to drive the conversation, but sometimes I'll broach subjects with the consumer as well, just to keep it again light, airy, and fun.
Okay, cool.
So that they enjoy their experience at the bar.
Yes. So are you conscious of how many drinks you serve each consumer?
Of course I have to be. As a bartender, it's my civic duty and due diligence to ensure that customers are able to make sound decisions. Therefore, I have to make sure that they're not to the point or inebriated to the point that they impair their judgment in any way. So I have to make sure of that. And our POS system here actually helps me do that. If my memory isn't that good and the bar gets real busy, every time I make a drink, I have to log it in. So it shows on their tab so I can easily go to the system to see that if my memory is, bogged down with so many people at the bar.
Understood. Mm-hmm. So do you ID your consumers?
Mike, come on. Of course we do.
Okay.
That's the law. That's the law. I have to ensure, as a bartender, I have to ensure that each individual sitting right here is of legal drinking age.
Okay. So, just a scenario. If a consumer come up to you and they're liberated, they just falling all over the place, and they're demanding you of a drink, what would you do? What would you do in a situation like that?
Actually, I've had that happen before. I just let the customer down as politely and as diplomatically as I know how, letting them know that I can't serve them anymore. And 9 times out of 10, the customer is usually okay with that, but sometimes it doesn't go that way, and I'll have to include my manager in on it, and he takes it over from there.
Okay, great. Okay. So what is your most memorable moment of being a bartender?
Well, I've had so many. I've been a bartender for about 3 years now, and I love it, and I've had some memorable experiences, but I would say that the most memorable one is when I met LeBron James.
No, you met LeBron James?
I did.
No.
He came in with a friend, and they came and sat at the bar, and I kept saying, he looks familiar. I'm not sure who he is, but he looks familiar, and I don't pay attention to sports a whole lot, but I know LeBron James' name, just couldn't remember the face.
Okay.
And he sat here and we started talking, and figured it out it was him, and I got his autograph in the end, and a nice tip.
A nice tip?
Yeah.
I didn't get none of that tip.
Oh, sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Great. I have a couple questions of how to prepare a drink. And I'm going to pull out my flashcards. I'm going to test your skills here. Okay. How do you make a Long Island iced tea?
A Long Island iced tea? I call that the all-in drink.
Okay.
It has a half-ounce vodka, half-ounce gin, half-ounce rum, half-ounce tequila, half-ounce triple sec, and a splash of Coke, or you can fill the rest with Coke, just depending on how strong you want it or not.
Correct. Okay. How do you prepare a kamikaze?
A kamikaze.
Yes.
An ounce and a half of vodka, a half-ounce triple sec, half-ounce lime juice.
All right. And this preparation of a third drink is tequila sunrise, but I would like for you to physically make that drink.
Oh, you want me to make it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's make you a tequila sunrise.
Oh, yes. My favorite.
So, what we're just gonna fill our glass. I have a small scooper, so usually I can do this with just one scoop if I have the right scooper. And we're going to have as our tequila today, Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo.
So with that, we're gonna fill our glass with ice. We're gonna do an ounce of tequila.
Okay.
Excuse me because I'm out of the frame, but I have to get my orange juice. You're gonna fill with orange juice.
Yes.
And we're gonna do a half ounce of grenadine.
Goodness. Look at those colors.
You'll see the colors here because that's the tequila sunrise, if you can see.
Wow.
Drink up and enjoy.
Alrighty. Ooh. Delicious.
Yay!
Ooh, delicious.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
Well, that concludes our best practices video, and I'd like to thank my lovely wife Tina for being the great bartender that she is, and until the next time,
Cheers!
cheers.